Hey guys, it's Rebecca Oberstadt, and in today's video I'm going to be, again, using products that I already have. I've already got 2 more palettes pulled for the next 2 videos that I plan on doing, and I am actually in the middle of recording holiday looks for December, even though it's like November 13th. So I'm going to be using the Taurus palette from BH Cosmetics, and these are the shades that we are looking at here. And I was thinking that there are a couple of shades in my Shop My Stash palette that I pulled that would be interesting to see what they look like mixing it with colors from this palette. So if you're interested to see the look that I come up with using products that I already have, then keep on watching. I will be using a new blush and a new bronzer that I got from Ipsy yesterday. That came in the mail. So I have a Dome Cosmetics blush and a Nomad Cosmetics bronzer. So I'll be using those instead of like the Shop My Stash stuff that I had already pulled. I'm going to pull the brush that I used yesterday. I'm going to be going into this Ipsy shade in Boho. It's like, if I can actually pick it up, it's trying to run off on me. I just stuck my fingernail in it. It's this like mauve shade, and I figured, well, hello. Hey, that works. So I'm going to be using that with this palette. And then, I don't know, I was debating on using this pistachio shade. So I'll stick that one in there. And Gina was saying that this shade Zest would probably work, but I think the center shade in this palette's already close enough to Zest that I don't need it. So I'm going to be working with this single shadow and this shadow along with this palette. So, wish me luck. And I think I might just use the same base colors for both eyes just to see if I can do, I'll try and do like 2 different looks and just switch it up just a little bit. And I want to try and get more use out of my left hand. The only drawback to this boho shade that I find is that there is quite a bit of kick up in the pan when I dip in. And you can use it to like put on your eye and like blend out and stuff like that. And it blends beautifully. I just wish that it didn't have as much kick up. It's funny how the one eye looks darker than the other. I guess I could switch hands again, huh? And I'll do face products after. You know, I think I'm going to do something a little different. I was going to go in with another dark shade to like deepen up the crease and stuff, but I think I want to do a shimmer first. So I'm going to go in to like this bronzy shade right here. It might be olive, so we'll find out here in a second. In yesterday's look, I did something a little bit different than what I normally do, and it's funny, Gina couldn't decide which look she liked better, and my dad, of course, picked one eye over the other, but he's a guy. And he will flat out tell you he doesn't know anything about makeup, doesn't give a crap about makeup, doesn't care if I wear makeup. Alright, and now I'm going to take the other side of this brush. I'm just going to wipe it off on the makeup removing cloth on my lap. I'm going to go into this pistachio shade and put this on my inner part of my eye. I guess those little magnets are handy, huh? I'll put some up here too. Totally bunch of bronze fall out. I still want to go back in with a darker shade, but I'm gonna wait a minute. I'm going to do something similar to the other eye. I'm going to grab this like silvery shade down here where I stuck pistachio. I am going back over it with my finger And I think I'm going to grab the center shade here. All right, now I'm going to go in to this like greenish shade here. And I think I'll carry that down to my lower lash line when I do my concealer. And I think I'm going to do the same thing over here. All right, now I'm going to do my face stuff real quick, so I won't talk through any of that. I will just do it and you guys can watch. I'll go ahead and speed that up. What the hell are you doing?
I went to go to the bathroom.
Well, I've only been in here 11 minutes and you've had 2.5 hours to come in.
I just had to go.
All of a sudden, after I come in here to film when you could have come in here hours ago.
I did have to go there.
Yeah.
If you'll move this for me, I'll go in one of them.
In one of what?
One of those bathrooms.
Those aren't bathrooms, those are bedrooms. And you don't belong down that hallway. You have a bad habit of going into rooms and rearranging things and wandering out with things that don't belong to you.
I don't come out with anything that don't belong to me.
I have video of you stealing things out of our bedrooms.
I didn't steal nothing.
Okay, I'm in the middle of filming right now. I don't need your attitude or your sass. Now, go back in the living room. I will come get you. I will come get you when I'm done.
Well, I need to go now.
Well, that's fine. You can wait. You didn't have to go till all of a sudden.
Well, that's how it is.
What the hell are you doing now?
I'm just standing here.
Well, go sit in the living room.
No, I'm not.
I hear you running your damn mouth. Not in my house, you can't.
You don't own it.
Who the hell do you think lives here?
You not live here, but you don't own it.
Well, if you don't live here with me, then you're welcome to leave out the front door and not come back.
Well, I need to go to the bathroom.
I need $1 million.
What? What you get it one day?
All right, so now that my face stuff is done, I think I'm gonna go back into that olive shade that I got a highlighter all over, and I'm gonna put that under my lower lash line on both sides. It's funny, this like grayish lip that I just put on makes me look a little bit tanner than I actually am. Interesting. And then I'm going to use a little bit of that boho shade. To just buff around that. And then I'm going to go into this, the inner corner underneath. And then wiping my brush off, going to go into the center shade and do that on the other side. And I'm going to put my singles back in. And you know what? I think I'm going to take this gold shade right here and pop this in my inner corner on this side. And then I'm going to use this lime green on the other side. Something different. And then to finish off the look, I kind of wish I had a brown eyeliner on here. I'm going to use my Milani iTech Extreme eyeliner. What are you doing?
Yes, sir.
What are you messing with that stuff for?
I'm not. You're gonna be running yours.
There you go, running your mouth again.
I can run mine. You're not gonna.
I am at my wit's end with her. Eyeliner. And now for mascara, I'm going to be using the Lash Princess. This is from Essence to finish up the lashes. I can keep my hair out of it. I think the more I use this, the more I like it. think the more that I use that Lash Princess mascara, the more I like it. I'm going to go over it with the Benefit the Real just to see what it, or if anything, it does. I think it made my lashes clumpy. Yeah, it's making my lashes clumpy. And because I did it on one side, I kind of had to do it on the other side to make a match. See if I can get some of this clump off. I think I better reapply that since I'm probably missing some from her hitting me. Again. Thankfully she didn't hit too hard. And just because I know that this is sitting, the powders are sitting on my face a little bit, I'm going to go ahead and spray. Just hustle it. This is the Wet n Wild Rose Facial Spray. And I'm just gonna, I'll use my Stands Out Beauty Sponge. I forgot to use this yesterday. It's funny what a lip color will do to your face. And that is the finished look. So what do you guys think? Using 2 single shadows and the Taurus palette. And I didn't use a whole lot of the colors in here. Something is tickling me. Yeah, got a cat hair on my lashes. I used the center shade, this green shade, this shade, this shimmer, and I did, well, I guess I used more than half the palette. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I used 6 out of the 9 shades, so I used the majority of the palette to do this look. And I know it's different than what I've done before. Just by adding in those 2 colors, it's amazing what you can do with a look and create something different. So for those of you who have some of these other palettes that I'm, going through and using and like rotating through my palettes, I want to show you that just by adding in 1 or 2 different shades, how different something can look. And I'm wearing 2 different eye looks, and I still think they look similar enough that somebody would have to be really paying attention to my eyes in order to see that there is a difference between the shades on them. So, I mean, at first glance, you'll probably just not notice it. And then if you look a little bit harder, you'll probably see it. So hopefully you guys are enjoying this where I'm like using 1 or 2 single shadows to include with a palette just to show you how you can get some versatility out of certain things, and just by adding in 1 or 2 extra shades that are not currently in the actual palette itself, that you can create some really interesting looks with it. So I'm Rebecca Oberstadt. Hopefully you all have a better day than I'm having and a fantastic night wherever you are, and I will see you in tomorrow's video. Have a good one.